What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. Getting ready for the holidays. Happy, well, not Happy New Year. Still got time for the Happy New Year. I'll do that in another video on this YouTube channel. So we're still early, but happy holidays. A lot of people is going to be starting to be on vacation starting this Friday. Christmas is next week, 2025. I'm going to have a bunch of wonderful dinners and Christmas parties, Christmas Eve parties, and so on and so on. So you let me know what you're doing for the holidays. Comment at the bottom of this video, like and share and subscribe. Please do so. Subscribe to this wonderful channel, Luigi on the Go. So basically, before I start and before you subscribe or like or comment and tell me what you're going to do for the holidays, let me let you know what this channel is all about. So it's basically about everyday vlog, what I'm doing, where I'm going about my business, my events, my activities, community activities, my business knowledge, my experience, what I've learned throughout the years, and what I'm sharing, and inviting everybody to come and join the fun with me on the slopes every winter, because I have a club that's called Afro Snow that I'm trying to create and build. So Afro Snow is me as a snowboarder for the last 20 years, inviting people in the Afro-Canadian community to come and join the fun. So you could be from anywhere, Africa, Caribbean, born here, first, second generation, 40 years old, 52, 18, 19, 12, you want to come and snowboard, you don't know how to, there's no trouble. You want to try, you were curious about it, no problem, because Luigi on the Go is will show you the ropes of the beginner steps to becoming a snowboarder. So a snowboarder or snowboarders, whatever, snowboarder, and have fun with us, because I'll be going out throughout the winter season, the ski and snowboard season, and having fun around Montreal and different slopes from north to the eastern ships, and also in the east of Montreal, all across. And because I like to have fun in the winter and share my experience and my knowledge of snowboarding. I have a couple of snowboards, so people that want to try for the first time, so don't hesitate. If you don't have a snowboard, I have one for you. So if you want to try, just get the boots. I might have some boots that your size, and I'll share with you my experience. Now, talking about experience, as a snowboarder, I also drive heavy equipment machine, and I have my knowledge and my experience doing it in Calgary and Montreal, and went to Haiti to try to help and after the earthquake. And today, talking about experience, I talked to heavy equipment mechanic that work for many companies, and we're sharing experience and listening to him. I said, you should be a counselor. I mean, we need your experience. Yes, you're retired, but I think your experience in your field is worth something. You know, you don't need to work for somebody. You can become a counselor or even a conference speaker, which I do. I do conferences about Afro-Canadian personalities or motivation in different fields. I've done it in schools, community centers, community organization, and I'm happy if you need somebody across Canada somewhere to come and speak about my Afro-Canadian experience. Pleasure's mine. But back to our friend there, that was a heavy equipment mechanic, maintenance of machinery for big companies. And he was telling me that, now that he retired, and even a little bit after he retired, he had companies approaching them and former colleagues that called him and said, listen, we have this problem, that problem, we need to solve this problem. How can I solve it? I think we're going to just stop the machine and just buy another one and problem solve. But my experience in my field as a heavy equipment operator or snowboarder, or even as a printer, I print t-shirt, I have a little store that I have, is worth something on the field. So I didn't tell him you should be a counselor. He shared with me his experience to being a counselor for a former company that he used to work for. Now the reason I'm sharing that with you is that even in my field as a DJ and a host in different events, throughout 25 years experience in heavy equipment as well, and printing t-shirt, I've done many things, and I have many experience folders, if we can say. So I told him, I said, it's worth something, and you should try and be a counselor. And he was listening to me and paying attention, and he come to find out, he told me, Luigi, I'm gonna tell you, a couple of years ago, I offered myself to be a counselor for a company, and because they kept on calling me. So I said, listen, the manager called me of that company, XYZ company. I don't want to put nobody in trouble. The manager, no, an employee called him and said, listen, if you want all my files and experience, it's worth about $100,000. So I can tell you that was a heavy league, you know? So I said, $100,000? Well, come on, man. I mean, you have all the things. Why you want us to pay you $100,000? I said, listen, my experience on paper, the files and documents and reference, and the way I did my problem shooting and solving certain problems is worth $100,000. Now, you might not get it as an employee, but that's what it is. So a week later, his boss, his director, called that guy and said, yeah, I heard you said to my employee that all your documents and everything is worth $100,000. And he goes, yeah. So, well, why you just don't give it to us? What are you going to do with it? I said, well, it's not what I'm going to do with it. It's what you're going to do with it. So that's what it's worth. If you want all my files, it's on a USB key, and you want to use them to solve your problem, now it's worth $100,000. So the guy goes, well, you know what? I think you're arrogant and you think you're somebody. I said, well, okay, no problem. Guy was cool with it. So he said, well, thank you, but no thank you. I said, okay, no problem. They hang up, no problem. A year passed. That's when it comes interesting. Now, a year passed, and he calls him back, calls my friend back, and he goes, yeah, listen, we'll call him Kevin for the situation. He said, yeah, Kevin. He said, come to think about it, I think we might buy it from you. And we could sit down and, figure it out. I said, okay, no problem. Now it's $200. He goes, what do you mean $200? Yeah. So when he told me that, I kind of had a flashback of what Fadjo said. And that's a punchline. Yesterday's price is not today's price. That's what Fadjo said to somebody at one point of his career. So he told a guy, it's $200. It's not $100 no more. So, well, maybe we could figure something out. I said, no, there's nothing to figure it out. This is my price, and this is how it's going to go down. So they never finalized or made a transaction about it. So what they end up doing is putting that machine aside that they really, really needed to be in operation, putting it aside for 2 years. The machine catches rust. Cylinders are all messed up. They can't do their business. They had to buy another one, and it cost them $12 million. Imagine. So instead of investing $100,000 or $200,000, but it was $100 at the beginning, you let it drag for 2 years and lost a machine, had to buy another one for $12 million. I'm saying all of that to say this. I had the same situation in different event in my community that I'm looking at. And I told him, listen, if you hire me for 3 months, 6 months, 4 months, this is my amount. I see your event. I see what kind of adjustment you want to do, you have to do, and it's worth XYZ. 5,000, 3,000, 8,000. You'll save money, time and energy, and you'll gain experience and probably profit of it, because you will have my knowledge inside of your structure. So I'm always offering for events around Montreal, on TV wise a little bit, radio wise a little bit, but I do offer, and it has a price. And becoming a counselor at my age, I think it's something I would love to do. Like Kevin said to that company, and he would like to offer people, but they don't understand the value of your knowledge, experience, and troubleshooting in their field. When I go and snowboard with people, they always ask me, well, I really like what you're doing. How much is it worth to have a session with you? I said, listen, it's not a session. My experience is worth only a hoodie. Buy your Afro Snow hoodie for me. Come and spend an hour or two. We'll have fun. If you want to offer me a drink, it's good. Only thing I'm asking you for the moment, buy your hoodie. That's it. Afro Snow hoodie for $60. I'm good and dandy. You know I have a snowboard? I figure out something with you. Pay your lift ticket, or we'll stay down the hill, figure stuff up, and have fun together. That's all I'm asking you. It's worth $60 at least. When it comes to event, I keep telling people, listen, you're hosting, I see you need to do this adjustment. The logistic, I see you should do this. The marketing or the structure of promotion, because marketing and promotion is not the same thing. Being a promoter is not being an event producer. So let's not get it twisted. We need to solve that. You need to solve that. We can solve it together. But here's the price. So all that to say, we have many people of experience in our community, in the Afro-Canadian community, and whatever domain, hosting, podcasting that you're doing, printed t-shirt. I have an experience. Many people got experience, but you got to be open to listen. If you don't want to listen, you will pay the price. So this is my 2 cents, or my 50 cents, bars, sideline, it's a segue. This is my 50 cents inside of what our community need to understand, and the knowledge that we could share and transfer. So that's it. But anyway, hope you enjoyed my knowledge. Please write a comment if you have an opinion, constructive critic or opinion about it. And if you want to snowboard, Luigi on the Go on Instagram, Luigi on the Go on TikTok. You can contact me, Afro Snow or Luigi on the Go. And all the links going to be at the bottom in the description. Like, share, and comment. And if you want to try and come and snowboard, come with me. You need t-shirt, advice on your logo, on the printing, embroidery, contact me. All right? It will be a pleasure. I got a couple of clients right now, basketball tournaments, basketball league. They came and sit down with me, young guys, 20s and 30s. They really enjoyed talking to me, spent an hour or two. And in many cases, I like to help church as well, fundraiser for churches, you know, how can I say that? Auto finance yourself. I know a lot of church always asking for donation, but there's many ways you can finance yourself to clothing, books, coffee mugs, events, small but repetitive. I mean, there's so many ways. Contacted me. But in between, until then, hope you're having a happy holidays, happy week, happy weekend. Let me know what you're doing for the holidays, what you think about the subject, the topic. If you want to come and snowboard, once again, I told you, and enjoy the fun, and enjoy the holidays, enjoy the ski slope as an Afro-Canadian. All right? Luigi on the Go on TikTok, Luigi on the Go on Instagram, and Luigi on the Go, gots to go. Peace.